How many of you are people of faith? Oh, I didn't think people of faith thought like this. You see, for me, this is about the soul of America. And it is a time that you and I stood up in our own faith communities and we said there is another way to understand this thing we call faith, and we do justice. Do justice. Do justice. God. Justice, kindness, humility. Those are matters that make our country what it is. It's just the beginning. Let me tell you, if you work for the trades, anybody here a carpenter, plumber, any other building? 38! Well, I can tell you what we didn't do in the House last time. We didn't put Senate Bill 5 on. We didn't attack labor. I can't tell you all the things they're doing right now. It's scary.
Have you read it yet? Yeah, you'll get pretty sick. They want to charge me double my wages if I strike. How fair is that?
Anything that I tell you right now, do not believe for 1 second that there's a Republican assemblyman that is voting no on this thing because they believe it's the right thing to do.
Right.
They're voting no on it, if there is 6 or 7 of them right now, because they're given a pass because they don't want us out in their front yards beating them up next time at the polls. And we can't let that happen. We have to make sure. I got to testify at the committee hearing the other day. Governor Kasich is on CNBC saying no arbitrator from Iowa is going to come in here and tell my city managers what to pay their employees. Completely disenfranchised and misinformed as to what the hell is in this thing. All right? He has no clue what's going on.
I wanted to introduce Michael Patterson from Dennis Kucinich's office.
Well, Dennis would have loved to have been here with you today. Unfortunately, he couldn't, so he called me up at 6 in the morning and said,
Someone's not going to be able to leave. We have keys. Are they yours?
Collective bargaining works. It's much more than just wages and benefits. It's how we get things done. It's a system of checks and balances between labor and management. It gives us a voice, and a voice for our students and our community. Dr. Seuss had it right. In Horton, here's a who. All those small voices in who being outrageous? Because we too are voters and taxpayers. When we met with Rosenobalt 2 times at Prince of Peace Church a few weeks ago, Senator Obama said, well, the taxpayers keep telling us that this and that, and the taxpayers keep saying this and that. That's us! Finally, I stood up and I said, Senator, I am a taxpayer! And I want you to vote no!
Imagine that you could grow up in this place, in this wealth, surrounded by the warmth of this community family. And then you could go to the State House and become the Speaker of the House, and you could do what Bill Batchelder has done with this bill. That is wrong. Now, we've heard a lot of great speakers, and they've talked in detail about what's wrong with the bill. And so I'll tell you simply this. I am here because I'm a Democrat, but not just because I'm a Democrat. I'm here because as a former mayor I supported unions, but not just because of that. I'm here because as a former teacher I belong to a teachers union, but not just because of that. Not just because my father was a union carpenter, but I am here simply because this is wrong. This is wrong. And here, where we've had so many events on this square, this is the one that really represents what's right about Middle America. Thank you.
I'm a labor attorney for about 30 years, both private and public sector. I am one of the 9 coalition attorneys that Mr. Loomis mentioned, and he's right. We fight about this constantly. But the game seems to be who can find the worst provision. Because it goes on and on and on. After a month of studying the bill plus the amendments, I'm still finding stuff yesterday that scares me to death.
You know, it's that old saying, you hope they ticked off the wrong people.
And it's about time we awaken.
Exactly right.